Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome in. It is just a few minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock this morning, and it is your old pal Jazzy Jeff live this morning in the wonderful confines of the Lake Kiwi Radio Studios. Good morning to you. It has been a long and crazy week, to say the least. I'm going to tell you a little bit about all of what's been happening for the folks that are joined us this morning online. This is the morning of the Team Up to Clean Up the Utica Mill Village this morning, and we will have reports throughout the morning up until 10 a.m. this morning of the wonderful things that are happening on the Utica Mill Village. Pastor Matt Turner is going to be joining us coming up shortly. Also, we'll hear from Julian Davis and many others this morning as we provide the soundtrack for a Team Up to Clean Up number 2 of the Utica Mill Hill here on this Saturday morning. Good morning to you. It's Jazzy Jeff. I'm glad to be here with you this Saturday morning right here on Sunday 107.9 WFBS and also too here at Lake Kiwi Radio Online as we've got some great, fantastic music to get you going here on this Saturday morning. We're going to grab a cup of coffee, but we're going to take you right there now with music from the Staple Singers. Good morning to you here with Jazzy Jeff and the greatest hits. Oh, baby, yeah. Boy, I feel so good this morning. Yeah.
I know a place. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody worried. Ain't no smiling faces. No, no, lying to the races. Help me. Come on. Somebody help me now. I'll take you there. Help me, y'all. I'll take you there. Help me now. I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. Oh, mercy. I'll take you there. Oh, let me take you now. I'll take you there. Oh, let me take you there. I'll take you there. Cranberry, play your piano now. All right. Do it. Come on now. Play on it. Me daddy now. Daddy. Yo. Ooh, Lord. All right now, baby. Little lady, I need you here. Help me out. Come on, little lady. All right. Doing something so. I know a place, y'all. I'll take you there. Ain't nobody crying. I'll take you there. Ain't nobody worried. I'll take you there. No smiling faces. I'll take you there. Lie to the races. I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there.
Staple Singers, and I'm going to take you there on the Saturday morning. It is 7:11, 11 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. And yes, my friends, it does seem that summer has arrived a tad bit early. Yesterday was kind of warm, and today is going to be just about the same thing with mostly sunny skies, high near 86 degrees today. I guess, originally they were calling for like 90 degrees. That's coming up tomorrow, but we'll take this 86 and be happy today. But it's going to be kind of gorgeous out there today. Sunny skies and the high near 86 today with, no breeze blowing, of course. It's a perfect day to pick up trash and help clean up a wonderful community that I remember growing up as just a wonderful area. And I know that there are so many people with the Utica Mill Village that are working so hard to clean up the area. And one of those areas, of course, was the compound just a couple of months ago was completely cleaned up. That was kind of an unsavory element, so to speak. And there's a lot of folks this morning out there teaming up, and the neighborhood is, in general, working hard to getting all the trash and cleaning up. And basically, the headquarters this morning is at Anhope United Methodist Church. That's where everybody will be starting from. And the cleanup's going to get underway around 8 a.m. this morning. And right after that, we're going to hear from Pastor Matt Turner of Anhope United Methodist Church. And he'll give us a little bit of insight and update of how things are going this morning. And throughout the morning, we'll be talking with Julian Davis, County Councilman for Oconee County, too, to find out how things are progressing this morning. Good morning to you, Miss Connie. I appreciate you checking in. And for the most part, for the folks who don't know, I'll share this with everyone. Of course, Monday morning of this past Monday at 6 a.m., I was admitted to Oconee Memorial Hospital. I have been plagued with a problem for the last probably 2 years, and no one seemed to know what it was. I would get sick with all sorts of very bad side effects. Let's just say vomiting and, the other end. Of course, I'm good at that anyway. But beside that, it just kept getting worse and worse. And then Monday I was admitted to the hospital with a major infection and had to stay about lovely confines of the Oconee Memorial compound. And I am doing better. I've got some follow-up tests that's been scheduled for next week, and hopefully we can get to the answer of what's going on. So we'll wait and see if that happens. But again, thanks for all the thoughts and prayers and everybody that had checked in. I truly, truly do appreciate it. But we are feeling a little bit better this morning, and that's one of the reasons why we decided to stay in the studio this morning, and because this afternoon it gets busier. We have a live broadcast that we have to go do, and that's going to be the May 2021. It'll be the opening season since April was rained out, but we're going to go to Walhalla this afternoon for the car show, and it starts at 5 o'clock right next there, the parking lot in beautiful Walhalla, South Carolina. And my broadcast partner is going to be with me. That's right. Donnie Big and White is going to be around, and it's going to be a lot of fun, my friends. Going to have a lot of good fun this afternoon, and we hope that you can join us at 5 p.m. this afternoon. Good morning, Jeffy, from the sunny and doggone hot Florida. BJ, good morning to you, sir. Glad to see you on here, checking in with us here at 7:14 this morning, here on the Greatest Hits on Sunny 107.9 and Lake Kiwi Radio Online. Together, we are sharing the wonderful sounds of great music this morning, just like this one from Pablo Cruz. Now, we're taking you to the 70s, 1977 to be exact. Pablo Cruz now asking the age-old question, what you gonna do? 7:14, it is officially right now 61 degrees. And this is the Greatest Hits on Sunny 107.9 WFBS and Lake Kiwi Radio Online. Good morning to you.
What you gonna do when she says goodbye? What you gonna do when she is gone? What you gonna do when she says goodbye? What you gonna do when she is gone? So you're having trouble with your romance? Well, you better check it out before it goes in. 'Cause you might not be seeing things just the way you should, and you don't recognize what everybody knows. What you gonna do when she says goodbye? What you gonna do when she is gone? What you gonna do when she says goodbye? What you gonna do when she is gone? And I'd like to know, 'cause here I go again. I love you. I love you. Here I go again. I love you. I love you. Love doesn't come in a minute. Sometimes it doesn't come at all.
McCartney and Wings, 1976, some 45 years ago, with a catchy little tune called Silly Love Songs. Good morning, 724. Jazzy Jeff in the morning here. The greatest hits on Sunny 107.9 WFBS, WFBSFM.com, and also to Lake Kiwi Radio Online. And if you're wondering why we're coming at you a little early, because today is a very special day in the Utica Mill Village here of Seneca. Of course, the underway now here at 8 o'clock will be the second annual Team Up to Clean Up the Utica Mill Hill. That will be going on from 8 a.m. until noon. So if you're going to be in that particular area traveling, keep your eyes peeled. They'll be out walking around the Mill Village, picking up trash and doing a great cleanup as they do. This is actually the second annual, having started last year. And again, it starts this morning beginning at 8 a.m., and going all the way until around 12 noon. Of course, businesses, teams, and friends, and everybody will ascend upon the Mill Hill this morning to go through and collect household garbage, scrap metal, appliances, furniture, and so much more. There will be just tons of things that will be happening. And, of course, the home base is our friends here at Ann Hope United Methodist Church. And the volunteers will be all out there. They'll have equipment, trucks, trailers, everything you can think of. And they will be out there picking up the garbage across the Utica Mill Village this morning in an effort to try to keep it clean and work hard to make it a better place, because a lot of us that grew up here knew and remember, it was a very nice little mill village. Of course, coincides with the old J.P. Stevens plant in Seneca, and there's been a lot of push here for the last couple of years to kind of go in and help them out, give them a little helping hand, and push a little bit to get the neighborhood cleaned back up once again. So that's what's happening this morning. Originally, we had been scheduled to be out there, but, of course, me being sick this past week, we just decided that this morning we would sit in the wonderful confines of our studio and help them out by giving them good music to listen to this morning. Also, too, a little bit later on, we are going to hear from Pastor Matt Turner from Ann Hope United Methodist Church. And also, Julian Davis will be checking in here shortly with us as well. So we're going to be with you now this morning until 10 a.m. Don't forget, this afternoon, 5 o'clock, we take Back to the Air live from Walhalla, as we will be presenting the Main Street Cruise In over the air and online at right here at 107.9 WFBS, also to WFBSFM.com. And also here at Lake Kiwi Radio Online at lkradio.online, and also to on air and YouTube and our Facebook stream. So it's going to be an action-packed day. It is going to be a little warm. Another check of your weather forecast will be coming up for you a little later on here in the 7 o'clock hour. We've got great music to keep you rolling along here on this beautiful Saturday morning, my friends. And it is the week before Memorial Day weekend. Can you actually believe it? I know it's very hard to comprehend. May has already come and gone with a huge bang. Red Ball now from 74. It's called Come and Get Your Love. Here with the greatest hits. Good morning on this Saturday.
Come on and find it. Hey,
sunny 107.9 WFBS. It's Redbone and called Come and Get Your Love. Playing the greatest hits this morning of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and plus many more of your favorites. Bob Sinkerdam, 1978. It's still the same with Jazzy Jeff. Nothing's changed, except I'm a little bit older, a little bit more gray hair. Well, I think you know the routine. You're on the greatest hits. Good morning.
You always won every time you placed a bet. You're still damn good. No one's gotten to you yet. Every time they were sure that you caught, you were quicker than they thought. You just turned your back and walked. You always said cards will never do you wrong.
Yes, my friends, it is My Sharona, the Knack from 1979. It's the greatest hits. Good morning to each and every one around the world, wherever you're listening to the broadcast, and if you're listening to us over the air at 107.9 WFBS, good morning to you and all the folks all across the Kiwi River Valley. Trying to get you woke up this morning at 7:42. Brett Adams checks in on our Facebook Live this morning. You feeling better? Well, that's a loose term this morning, but yes, I do feel a little bit better. For the folks who are just tuning in or just joining us, of course, I've had a check into the Oconee Hilton. We affectionately know that as Oconee Memorial Hospital for since Monday. Let's see, it's 6 a.m. I was kind of stubborn, and I'll admit it. But Monkey Monster, she drugged me to the hospital, kicking and screaming. But anyway, I did go to the hospital and had to check in for a 2-night stay at beautiful Suite 503, I might add. But yeah, I am feeling somewhat better, but still got a long way to go and a short time to get there. That's been the story of my life, Smokey and the Bandit. And, oh, Lord, guess who just walked in the studio? Tigger, there he is. You hear Tigger on the air this morning. He is up under me here, but we are feeling good and glad to be here. Of course, this is the second annual Team Up to Clean Up the Utica Mill Village this morning. It is getting underway here right at 8 a.m. this morning, and we will hear from Pastor Matt Turner here very shortly, and we'll get some updates from him, also Julian Davis and many others until 10 o'clock this morning, and that's when we're going to vacate the studios here and get ready for this afternoon, because we have a double header here at 107.9 WFBS and also to Lake Kiwi Radio Online. We have Main Street Cruise-In that's going to be taking place this afternoon up in beautiful Walhalla, South Carolina. So we're all so excited to head up towards Walhalla, check out some classic cars, play some great music, and have a little fun coming up this afternoon. That starts at 5 p.m. downtown Walhalla, right next to the Bantam Chef. Donnie Big and White and I will be a part of the fun coming up this afternoon beginning at 5 o'clock, and you can hear it right here on many of these same great radio stations. Well, today is Saturday, May 22nd, and it is birthday time this morning. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday from all of us here at Lake Kiwi Radio Online and Sunny 107.9. Singer-songwriter Bernie Taupin is 71. Brooke Smith from Grey's Anatomy is 54. Michael Kelly from House of Cards is 52. Naomi Campbell is 51. Anna Belknap from CSI New York is 49. Sean Gwynn, The Guardians of the Galaxy, is 47. Jennifer Goodwin, Once Upon a Time, is 43. Maggie Q is 42 years of age today. So if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday from all of us here at The Greatest Hits. Today is, by the way, Canadian Immigrants Day. It is Harvey Milk Day, International Being You Day, Craft Distillery Day, National Maritime Day, Sherlock Holmes Day, World Goth Day, Vanilla Pudding Day. Throw some bananas in it and I'm happy. And also, too, if you feel the need, today is also Buy a Musical Instrument Day. I don't know. If I was going to buy a musical instrument, let me see. The ukulele and the yodel sounds about right. That's par for my speed. I'll play some ukulele music this morning. We'll play some yodeling a little bit later on in the program. No, I'm just kidding. I have no intentions of playing any of yodeling or all that other stuff. But, of course, each is on. If you want a yodel tune, just give me a call, and I might try to see if I can find you something that yodels this morning. All right, weather forecast. Yes, my friends, it's going to be nice today. It's going to be a mostly sunny, picture-perfect day to head to the lake. Speaking of the lake, I've been reading this group on Facebook, and it's quite interesting. Friends of Lake Kiwi. It's a Facebook group. You just got to check it out for yourself. It's one of those unique groups of Facebook that there's no way to describe it. You just have to see it for yourself. So hop on there and request them to join the group. Oh, yeah, they're already complaining about the boat traffic. Listen, I've been living here 45 years all my life, and it is bad. I'm telling you, Lake Kiwi is getting really crowded fast. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but some of the things that they discuss in that group is, well, it's quite interesting to say the least. But, yeah, they're going to be out there in droves this weekend. Wait till next weekend, which is, by the way, Memorial Day weekend. That's going to be the weekend that you'll want to be a part of the group because you'll get to see it all in its entirety. Well, anyway, for today, it's going to be mostly sunny, and the high temperature reaching near 86 degrees. Coming up tonight, partly cloudy, low around 63, and then coming up for Sunday, sunny skies. And, yeah, it's going to be quite warm. 91 for the temperature for the high for Sunday. Sunday night, mostly clear, low around 65. But wait, there's more. It's going to get even warmer coming up for Monday and all into the rest of the next week with not even a chance of shower or anything. For Monday, we're looking at sunny skies, high near 92. Monday night, partly cloudy, low around 68. And then mid-90s coming up for the remainder of the week from Tuesday until Thursday. Currently right now at the Greatest Hits studio here in beautiful Seneca, South Carolina, we are checking in with a temperature right now of 61 degrees, and it has 90% humidity. It feels kind of muggy and sticky, but of course, what shall we say? We are in the South, and that's just how we roll around here in South Carolina here on a May morning, 22nd of 2021. Again, currently 61 right now as we play the greatest hits for you this morning. Just like this one from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Time to get our groove on this morning as we team up to clean up the Utica Mill Village. Here is Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's Saturday night. Jazzy Jeff, good morning. Get up, you sleepyheads. Get up, get out of bed. And come on and put your boogie shoes on as we go team up to clean up the Mill Hill here on this Saturday morning. Jazzy Jeff, Sunny 107.9 WFBS and Lake Kiwi Radio online. Good morning to you. Fire and Saturday night at 7:52. Jazzy Jeff, Sunny 107.9 WFBS playing the greatest hits just for you with music now from Oh yeah, Playing the good stuff this morning from the 1970s. Got a request? Hit us up on our Facebook page right now. We'd love to play one for you.
I was searching on a one-way street. I was hoping for a chance to meet. I was waiting for the operator on the line. She's gone so wrong. What can I do? Where could she be? No, don't know what I'm gonna do. Gotta get back to you. You gotta slow down. You got me running, you got me running, run. You got me searching. Hold on, sweet talking love. It's so sad, that's the way it's over. I was walking, and it just gone by. I was thinking about the lonely nights, communication breakdown all around. She's gone so long, what can I do? Where could she be now? No, don't know what I'm gonna do. Gotta get back to you. You gotta slow down. Sweet talking running. You got me running, run. You got me searching. Hold on, sweet talking running. It's so sad, that's the way it's over. I've been living on a dead-end street. I've been asking where she hide everybody I meet. Insufficient data coming through. She's gone so long. What can I do? Where could she be? No, don't know what I'm gonna do. Gotta get back to you. Slow down, sweet talking running. You got me running, you got me searching. Hold on, sweet talking love. It's so sad that that's the way it's over. Slow down, sweet talking running. You got me running, you got me searching. Hold on, sweet talking love. It's so sad that that's the way it's over. Slow down, sweet talking running. You got me running, you got me searching. Hold on, sweet talking love. It's so sad that that's the way it's over. Slow down, sweet talking running. You got me running, you got me searching.
One of my favorite groups from the 1970s, Electric Light Orchestra with Jeff Lynne and Sweet Talking Woman, as we inch towards the top of the hour of 8 a.m. as the Teen Up to Clean Up Mill Hill will get underway right here at 8. Carrying us to the top of the hour, it's Hall & Oates, one of my other favorite groups now in the 1980s, of the greatest hits Saturday morning, 107.9 WFBS and Lake Kiwi Radio Online. Here's Private Eyes from 1982.
I see you, you see me, but you blowing the line when you're making a scene. Oh girl, you got to know what my head overlooks. The senses will show to my heart when it's watching full eyes. You can't escape my eyes. Private eyes, they're watching you. They see your every
Bell and John Oates and Private Eyes as we inch towards top of the hour right now, 8 o'clock all across the free world and around the world. It's the greatest hits, Sunny 107.9. Wait a minute. Before we do that, I think it's time to tell you who we are. It's the most exciting moment in radio, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sunny 107.9, WFBS LP-FM, Salem, Seneca, Wahala, Clemson, Lake Kiwi Radio online at lkradio.online. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our obligations are all complete. Welcome into the second hour of the greatest hits. We are in studio this morning. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people ascending upon the Utica Mill Hill this morning for the Teen Up to Clean Up number 2. And we're going to hear from Pastor Matt Turner in this hour. Let's see here. Tommy Brown checks in. Where is your sidekick? Have they not rolled out the streets of Crossroads yet? Tommy, that's pretty good. Hey, Donnie's going to be with us this afternoon. He's actually doing some Jeep stuff this morning, have a little bit of fun. And Donnie deserves to have a little bit of fun. We all deserve to have a little bit of fun. So that's why Donnie's joining me for a cruise in this afternoon at 5 in beautiful Wahala, South Carolina. Tommy, thanks for checking in, brother. Hope you have a great weekend. All right, are you ready? Here we go. It's hour number 2 in the books right now, starting with John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, and Baby, You're the One I Want from the Grease soundtrack with Jazzy Jeff. Let's party, y'all.
I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. 'Cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. You better shape up, 'cause I need a man, and my heart is set on you. You better that you've come back to me. My friends will all say she's gone again. But how can anyone know what you ought to be? That I'm in heaven again because you've come back to me. Oh, Jazzy. Jazzy, I'll always cut fresh flowers for you. And Jazzy, I'll always make the wine cold for you. Oh, Jazzy, I can easily change my mind about you and put on cologne and sit by the phone for you. Oh yeah, Jesse, let's open the wine and drink to the heart which has a will of its own. My friends, let's comfort them. They're feeling bad, they think I've sunk so low. Jesse, I always cut fresh flowers for you. And Jesse, I will make the wine cold for you. Oh, Jesse.
6 minutes after the hour of 8 a.m. Saturday morning special edition of the greatest hits. We are providing the soundtrack this morning for our wonderful friends at the Team Up to Clean Up the Utica Mill Village, which is underway. And again, Pastor Matt Turner of Van Hope United Methodist Church will be joining us at this hour. Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, we'll try to get in touch with Julian Davis to find out how things are going on and around the streets this morning of Utica. And, of course, this makes the second time that this has happened. First one was last year, and they collected tons and tons of garbage and debris. And, of course, the home base this morning, you can actually bring your trash to the Van Hope United Methodist Church Fellowship parking lot there just off Goddard Avenue in beautiful Seneca, South Carolina. I was over there yesterday afternoon picking up some equipment, and they've got the big old dumpsters out there. You remember the days we used to go around here in Oconee and dump our garbage in the green bins? I don't know why that had me thinking about that for some reason. But anyway, they're there, and a lot of folks are in and around the Mill Hill, equipment and all sorts of good stuff. So do allow yourself some time and travels, and be careful if you're heading over that way this morning, because there's a lot of folks around the community that are out working hard this morning to try to clean up the Mill Hill. And there has been a massive undertaking in this project. Just a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a couple of months ago, an area that we all know around here as the compound was cleaned up and destroyed, and that was an area of some unsavory elements, so to speak. But there are a lot of good folks on that Mill Hill, and they're working hard to try to clean it up and do the best that they can to make it more presentable and make it a safer community. Because for the folks that grew up here, we all remember that these mill villages, not only Utica but Neary, they were the livelihoods of the community hub of these communities. And it is good to see that our leadership in Oconee County are working hard to get in there, roll their sleeves up, and go to work. And we've got a wonderful county administrator in Amanda Brock, and she is giving every bit of the resources that she can, along with county officials, to come in there and help. But also, too, this was a big brainchild of not only a lot of folks, but also, too, of Paul Kane, who is one of our council representatives for the Seneca area. He recognized many years ago when he first took on to council that this was an area that needed some help. And sometimes if you reach a hand a little bit and give them a little helping hand, that will go a long way into revitalizing that area. Also, too, there's been some other studies that have come in about making this an opportunity zone. And I'm going to try this morning if we can, and if she's not too busy, I want to hear from Amanda Brock to get an update on how things are progressing. I know that some Clemson University students have done studies and research of how to make it better and how to make it an opportunity zone. And there's so many people working behind the scenes. Not only that, but there's still the creation of the Utica Inc., which is good folks, good group that are working hard to try to develop a youth center, so to speak, on the Utica Mill Hill. Now, back in the 1960s, the Mill Hill had stuff like that. They actually had a YMCA on the Mill Hill. And hopefully that at some point soon I want to have Miss Cece, Miss Cheryl Crenshaw, come on with us and talk about some of those wonderful things that Utica Inc. is working towards and trying to get this youth center off the ground. It's just the little small steps in order to help this wonderful community. All right, so there you have it this morning. That's what we're doing. Well, we have breaking news, okay? We have breaking news out of the Atlantic this morning. We have our first subtropical storm, and it is named Anna. The first named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season forms, and guess what? It's really close, near Bermuda. Kind of like the rock up there. That's the triangle at Lake Kiwi, you know, the rock in the middle that had the American flag, but it was a distraction, and you can't put American flags anymore. So, anyway, the Bermuda Triangle. So that's where our first subtropical depression has formed, and it announced that just a few minutes ago from the Weather Channel. So looks like it could be an interesting year for tropical storms and hurricanes. All right, 10 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, we're holding steady at the helm this morning. Temperature right now, let's see what we've got. It is up to a balmy 63 degrees right now. Enjoy the cool weather. It's going to be a little warm this afternoon, high around 86. Coming up tonight, partly cloudy, low around 63. And then for Sunday, sunny skies, high near 91 degrees. Oh, it's going to be warm. It's going to be African warm coming up for tomorrow. So there you go. Got a couple of other special things, too, we'll talk about this morning. And again, we're on till 10 o'clock. A little short special edition. Then coming up this afternoon, we will come back to the broadcast beginning at 5 p.m. If you're looking for something fun to do for the whole family, it is classic cars. It is wonderful warm weather, and that's going to be happening at beautiful Walhalla, South Carolina, Main Street, Walhalla. Donnie Big and White and I will be live on the scene starting at 5 p.m. over the air at 107.9 WFBS. Also, too, right here at Lake Kiwi Radio Online. Plus, we'll be streaming to our YouTube and Facebook page. So you can stream along with us and all sorts of good stuff. We got some fun coming up this afternoon, so I hope that you can come hang out with Jazzy and Donnie together again once more this afternoon starting at 5 p.m. right here on your official stations for the greatest hits, Sunny 107.9 and Lake Kiwi Radio Online. Together, we're a winning combination, taking over Oconee County, one radio station at a time. Bob and Turner Overdrive now, 1974. We are taking care of business. It's a Saturday morning, and we're doing it the only way we know how, with good time rock and roll just for you. Jazzy Jeff, good morning to you. Right here on Sunny 107.9 WFBS.
If you ever
BTO, Bob Turner Overdrive, and taking care of business, 1974 here. And for the folks watching on Facebook only, we are extremely sorry to disappoint you, but we're having a whole heck of a lot of issues this morning with Facebook only. Facebook only. Now, if you want to watch on our YouTube channel, which I highly recommend because it sits there and streams and it's uninterruptible and you don't have any issues, the links, I will post those where you can go directly to our YouTube page for watching. There's no issues there this morning, but apparently YouTube is not working too well Facebook isn't working too well this morning. Just keeps buffering and timing out on our broadcast, so we're having to reset it. So if you're watching this morning on Sunny 107.9 on Facebook and also to Lake Kiwi Radio Line, understand that they're having some issues this morning with the Facebook Live section of our broadcast. So YouTube is up and running and with no issues at all. And I will share those links with you in here in just a second on our pages and let you know where you need to listen. Excuse me there. So there you go. All right, we got that all under the way. 17 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, it's Jazzy Jeff with music now from the grass. No, this is Tom Jones. I'm sorry. Let's do Tom Jones, and then we got the Grassroots. Here, She's a Lady. Yeah.
Well, she's all you'd ever want. She's the kind I'd like to flaunt and take to dinner. But she always knows her place. She's got style, she's got grace. She's a winner. She's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a lady. Talking about that little lady. And the lady is mine. But she's never in the way. Always something nice to say. What a blessing. I could leave her on her own, knowing she's okay alone and there's no messing. She's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a lady. Talking about that little lady. And the lady is mine. No, she never asks very much, and I don't refuse her. Always treat her with respect. I never would abuse her. What she's got is hard to find, and I don't want to lose her. Help me build a mountain from a little pile of clay. But she knows what I'm about. She can take what I dish out, and that's not easy. But she knows me through and through, and she knows just what to do and how to please me. She's a lady. Oh, whoa, whoa. She's a lady. Talking about the little lady. And the lady is mine. Yeah, yeah. She's a lady. Oh, oh, oh. She's a lady. Listen to me, people. She's a lady. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's a lady. Oh, oh, oh. She's a lady. Talking about the little lady.
Tom Jones this morning, She's a Lady. 20 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, 8:20 Saturday morning. Jazzy Jeff, welcome you in here to our wonderful get-together, playing the greatest hits, our specialty of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and you might even hear a couple tunes from the 90s. You never know what you're going to hear on this program. Again, I just posted the updated link urging you to switch over to YouTube, which is working fine. No issues there. But again, have in mind, if you are watching us on Facebook Live this morning, there is a couple of things that just keeps freezing and pausing and doing all weird stuff this morning. But YouTube is working fine. So the links are posted there for everyone on Sunny 107.9's Facebook page and also to ours here at Lake Kiwi Radio Online. Yeah, nice sunrise this morning. Yeah, it's nice out there, a little cool still. Enjoy it while you can. Going to get a little bit warmer later on, and we'll give you another detailed check of the weather forecast coming up here a little bit later on in this 8 o'clock hour. Of course, it is the Team Up to Clean Up the Utica Mill Hill. Folks are getting underway right now, and, of course, the home base is the Ann Hope United Methodist Church. And I wanted to mention about Ann Hope. is coming up tomorrow, a historic church, of course, located on the Utica Mill Village, celebrating 98 years of ministry. 98 years. Can you imagine 98 years? How about that? And there's a special church service that's going to be held coming up tomorrow in honor of that, beginning at 11 a.m. So it is Ann Hope United Methodist Church's birthday as well this weekend. So I thought that was kind of unique. 98 years right there. And, of course, the church was named after the plant superintendent, which was Ann and Hope Goddard, hence the name Goddard Avenue. So there's a lot of names and ties to streets there around the Mill Hill that were tied into the old J.P. Stevens plant many, many years ago. Well, what do we have? You're not sure what to do? Well, have you ever asked that question? You don't know what to do, so, the old saying, let's flip a coin. Well, if you're having trouble deciding whether or not to move, it's time to quit your job, but you just can't go through with it. A new study suggests a simple coin flip not only helps people make big choices, but they're happier when the coin tells them to make such a huge life change. I guess they're asking for a little bit of guidance, but there's other ways I could ask for guidance. University of Chicago economics Stephen Levitt says a study of happiness after making a major decision reveals that people should actually embrace quitting. He said the study finds that participants who go through with their coin flip choices were living happier lives 6 months later. The study presented subjects with a number of questions such as, should I quit my job and should I propose? Well, the yes or no choices were then assigned to each side of the coin, with a third party watching the results. Participants who surveyed 2 months and 6 months after their consequential coin flip, although people tended to favor sticking with the status quo after 2 months, their attitudes changed by the 6th month mark. Participants and third parties observing them found that the coin flips telling subjects to make a major life change ended up making them much happier half a year later. Well, now, who would have ever guessed that? Let's flip a quarter and let's find out, should we or should we not? It's interesting sometimes that we have all of this stuff right here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the other line right now is a wonderful friend, dear friend to us here at Lake Kiwi Radio Online. And we're going to go right now live to our friends over on the Utica Mill Hill this morning. And Pastor Matt Turner is joining us. Pastor Matt, good morning to you, sir.
Hey, good morning, Jeff. How are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm in the studio. I'm drinking coffee. I've got a cool breeze. Life couldn't get much better.
Amen. Amen. Well, believe it or not, it is supposed to be hot today, but we are in the shade right here at Ann Hope United Methodist Church, and a lot of volunteers and from everywhere, from outside the community and inside the community, coming to help with this team up, the cleanup, and the new Curbside Pride program for residents here that need assistance with having their weekly waste trash taken off.
Right.
If they're willing to come out and participate or have the ability to, they can sign up for a can to help with that. And a lot of organizations came together for that. And the last count that I heard, I think 28 residents from the community have signed up for that program. So that is a tremendous blessing.
That is.
To help with all the excess trash that builds up here in the community.
Let's go back to actually last year. The first one of these events that took place was actually last year, and it wound up having such a huge success. But we're talking, when we speak of volunteers, we're talking about the local residents. We're talking about folks from outside. We're also talking about our county leaders. They're in there rolling their sleeves up this morning. But this has turned into a big event and some sort of pride for the Mill Hill for a lot of residents. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. I had a bleep on the radar there. I said, okay, all right, well, there you go. But this is a huge thing for this community. And Pastor Matt, we have talked numerous times about just at one time how the Utica Mill Village was the source of the pride. Folks took pride in their things. And, of course, with all things change and some things happen. But seeing the county government finally getting involved and rolling their sleeves up has been a tremendous blessing to this community.
Yes, most definitely it has. In fact, they've helped to spark a connection to where we could start partnering, not only, just the volunteer resources, but start partnering together for valued resources as far as dumpsters to where we could put the trash, and also, people coming in with equipment, but then the county being able to take the pulse of the community to see where the needs are, so that way when people come in with equipment, they're able to help in such a way. And that first cleanup, they were able to, because it was still part of the tornado relief, and so they were able to help with bringing in equipment and cleaning up a whole lot of that, the trees and stumps and many different things around.
Great things that we've witnessed firsthand in just the last few months is an area we know as the compound, which unfortunately became a savory, unsightly element with crime. The county came in and it is now gone. It's just a vacant lot, and there's no more trash or that little area there looks so much nicer when you look out across the Utica Mill Hill now.
It was, yes, and that has been a blessing, because there has been for years now, that has been a place of drugs and violence, and now it's a place with potential of much blessing. It's being utilized this morning. Not only do we have two dumpsters here at Ann Hope, but we've got two roll-off dumpsters for larger items that are set up on the compound for those that brought some dump trailers. So it is a tremendous blessing, and I can't tell you how many people just feel more at ease knowing that has been removed.
Absolutely, because there was a source of frustration and for a lot of the residents, because they were concerned with all the things that were going on. But that whole thing, how it went down, is a complete story in itself, and we can say that one for another day. But it was amazing how one individual purchased that, then turned it over to the county, said get in there and clean it out, and it was just an amazing story to hear that. Let me ask you a couple of other things. Not only that, but there's other things happening around the Mill Hill with some new projects with some of the residents. I think Jessica and a lot of other folks are working on rehabilitation. Can you talk a little bit about that this morning?
Yes. Now, Jessica, who lives here in our community, she's working, actually, she's got the nonprofit set up and working to start putting in together for a permanent building, but I believe it's called New Horizons Social Club.
Right.
And that is going to be a place of light to help those struggling and battling addiction, as a place to go, to be able to have a safe place to go where when they are feeling that demon upon them, that they can just go and have it subside and remove, and somebody there to talk to them, because that's important, is community and helping and letting them know that, hey, we are here for you in these times. So that way they don't have to look to the drugs and the alcohol to find a source of relief. Instead, there's somebody, a living human being there that cares, to show them love and let them know that they are loved.
Well, not only is that taking place and working hard to get that off the ground, also to our friends at Utica Inc. are still working hard to get the youth center off the ground. And Miss Cece's been working on that along with others. And that in itself, when that comes to fruition and it's actually a reality, that's going to be another arm of positive enforcement that's going to hit the Utica Mill Village.
Yes, most definitely. That will help out so many, because we do have more families moving in. I think this past year, with all the cleanup and refurb of some of the residents here, I believe there's at least 4 new families with children that have moved into the area. And it's been great to see those families take initiative here to make a change. I've noticed going up and down Goddard Avenue, somebody's put out the little green people signs with the flag that say slow down, you know, just to let people know there are children here. And so Utica Inc. is working to provide a safe place for them to get encouragement and hope and whatever they need, and when it comes to those type of resources.
At no time that I can remember in recent memory, and this has just been last 2 or 3 years, there is so much positive talk now that's going on all about the Utica Mill Village for the first time in many years. And it just seems like I'm going to have to give credit, because Paul Kane, which is the representative of the Seneca area to the Oconee County Council. This was one of his visions. He recognized right after he was elected to the county council seat that these folks needed help, and Paul rolled his sleeve up and immediately went to work from day one. Now, it wasn't a very fast process. It took a lot of time and a lot of resources, but Paul Kane, in my opinion, his name will go down in the book when folks look back about where we came from and where we are now. Paul Kane's name will go right down in the book because of the amounts of contributions that he did, because he saw the need and started working, getting the resources lined up and getting the county involved and getting in there and helping all the residents. And, Matt, I'm going to say something to you this morning. Your name is going to go down in that book as well. The things that you have done since you have been here, and I don't know if folks know this or not. I mean, we've talked about it, but you're going to be leaving us soon, and June 13th actually will be your last official day here with us as you move on to another charge. But your name's going to go down in that book too, because you have been the voice of reason, and people have learned to love and come to trust you. And Matt, we really do appreciate all that you have done for the community, and I personally appreciate all you've done for me.
Well, it's been my honor, and it's been humbled to do it, and it's, it was just a blessing to have a good church here at Hope that's been here for so long, and a good congregation that has had a heart for ministry and mission, and realizing the community has changed. Instead of saying, they need to change for us, they're saying, well, maybe we need to change a little bit for the community.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And that has been a spark of beginning things and making connections. And we are thankful for Paul Kane, because I remember, I guess it was about 4 years ago, sitting down in my office with Paul and some of the other members of Hope and Utica Inc. and looking at the community, and it's like, well, how do we start?
Well, where do we start? You just have to pick a corner and go for it.
And so we started with trash, and it's grown from there. And now we have Curbside Pride to take it that next step. And what's been beautiful is this time the community has really taken ownership of this cleanup. And that was the goal.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're very thankful. And when the gentleman here that walks through the community, Mr. Patrick, he's getting ready to walk by me now, but he was here at 7:00 this morning already picking up and putting items in the dumpsters, because it's important to him too
to get it cleaned up. Yep,
that's right.
All right, real quickly before we let you go back to doing other good things, tomorrow is a very special day in the history of not only the Utica Mill Village, but also of one little small church that is working hard to make a difference, and that would be Hope United Methodist Church. Celebrates how many years, Matt?
Officially, it'd be 98 years, because they started as a Bible study in the old YMCA near Utica Baptist.
That's right.
And then it grew from there, and worked with the mill owner, which when you tune in tomorrow at 11, you get to hear the entire history of Hope. But a few years later, and what's neat, at least I think it's neat, the Sunday school started in May. And then a few years later, they dedicated the building that we have now, also in May. And then this past Wednesday, we celebrated our 13th anniversary of our feeding ministry on Wednesday night, which also started in May. So this is just a big celebration. And we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to not only remembering our history and our mission statement, which I always, when you read mission statements, some people take it, like, okay, you wrote down a mission statement, but this church has lived into their mission statement since the very beginning, and that is working with all organizations for the betterment of the community.
Yep.
Not just Hope, not just, other churches, but all organizations working together for the betterment of the community. And when you do that, it builds up the kingdom of God. So we're celebrating that. The Land family is going to come and put on an awesome concert, not to put too much pressure on them, but we're looking forward to just having a good time and celebrating the Lord. And Brother Jeff, there was read this morning that our South Carolina conference has given us a go-ahead for a few things as far as restrictions being lifted, and I'm so excited to announce some of that in the morning and let it be a surprise for our congregation, except for the ones that are listening this morning. So,
don't tell nobody. If you're listening, don't tell nobody this morning.
Don't tell anybody. So, but yeah, it's we miss your presence here today, but we know how involved you are too with this community, and we thank you for all your love and support as well.
We appreciate it. I grew up, my grandparents worked in that mill, and I just remember, at one time you could walk down the streets of Goddard Avenue and you could stop in any home, and if you needed something, they were always there. The people were so friendly, and I'm seeing that now. The tide is turning. I'm seeing a lot more of the people now that are still there, that's been there for years. They now have support and able to come and voice their concerns without fear of anything happening. And I don't want to say fear of threats, but basically that's actually what started happening many, many years ago. We know that drugs is in our community. We recognize that, but we also recognize that it's going to take a village, and I'm literally saying that it takes a village to make positive changes. But we've seen in the last 2.5 to 3 years very momentum of positive change, and as we can continue to see that, I think that in future years down the road, we're going to look back on this and say, wow, look what we accomplished and look what we did.
That's right. As a community coming together. And I got to give, a lot, while closing out here, Oconee County Sheriff's Department.
Yep, Mike Crenshaw.
They go above and beyond in this community. I know they're limited to some of the things they can do, but we're so thankful for their presence and what they're able to do working in this community. And I just want to thank them because they've taken a big hand too in helping us, because they've helped us make connections in the community and to help those that are actually seeking help to get out of this situation. And so we're thankful for that, and thankful for Mike Crenshaw and his leadership and just doing what they are able to do to battle the evils that invade not only here at Utica but other places around Oconee County.
Oh yeah, it's all over Oconee County.
Yeah.
All right, well, Pastor Matt, we're going to go ahead and let you go. And again, thank you so much for helping us out this morning with our live report from Ann Hope United Methodist Church. And we will see you in the morning at Ann Hope.
All right, that sounds great.
Thanks, Matt. Have a great day, buddy.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye-bye. Matt Turner joined us on our guest line live from the Utica Mill Village this morning from the Ann Hope United Methodist Church parking lot. Of course, team up to clean up the Mill Hill. The village is number 2 is well underway, and of course you heard reports already from Matt that folks are disposing of their garbage. They actually have blue dumpsters that are set up in the parking lot there of Ann Hope so that you can bring your trash. The only thing that they're asking you can't bring is anything of biohazard, like human or dog or things like that, waste. But lumber, wood, furniture, old mattresses, garbage, stuff like that. As you walk around this morning, or if you're a resident of that particular area and you have those, there'll be people coming down each individual street picking those up in trucks and things like that. So it is a wonderful opportunity to go in and help clean up the Utica Mill Village. So again, thank you so much to everyone that is participating this morning. Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to hear from Julian Davis and or Paul Kane. One of the two will be joining us in the 9 o'clock hour. We'll get their perspective coming up from the county side of things as they're working hard to clean up this area. And, of course, we all know that the Mill Hill has had a very bad past with drugs and just other things. And, again, trying to fix it one little step at a time and making positive changes. And that's what we love to see as the work begins to help clean up the Utica Mill Village. It's a place of remembrance that I remember growing up. And, of course, like I said many times before, I had grandparents, and a lot of us that grew up here, we had grandparents that worked in that textile mill, and we all remember being able to walk over on the Mill Hill and play with our friends. And, you could walk in any one of the houses and you would feel safe. So that's all coming up here for you shortly. Monkey Monster standing outside the door of the studio this morning, and I'm holding up something. Oh, my gosh, did you bring me – look at here. Folks, live this morning on radio and or television, I have a delicious, nice little wholesome breakfast this morning. Oh, you're so nice. Yeah, thank you so much, Air. This is for the folks. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got grits and eggs and bacon and a little toast this morning. So there'll be lots of music here for a few moments as I eat my breakfast this morning. Yes.
Somebody followed the food.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's Bud. Yep, I see Bud. He's in the studio this morning. All right, folks, thanks again. We're here with you this morning on Sunny 107.9 WFBS and also to Lake Kiwi Radio Online as we play the greatest hits for you this morning. It's a Saturday right now, 8:42, with music as promised. Can we do it? Let's see. Can we get it on? And there we go. It's the Grassroots now. Sooner or later, love is going to get you. Right now it is 60. Oh, it's already up to 70 degrees. Oh, warming up nice. 8:42 this morning with Jazzy Jeff.
apology. Anybody else would surely know. He's watching her go. What a fool he sees. The wise man has the power to reason away. But if love can come and love can go, the right can know it's always gone.
Well, 8:47 this morning, music air from the Doobie Brothers and What a Fool Believes from 1979. It is so wonderful to have a wife who loves you so much to bring you eggs, bacon, and grits with cheese, just how I like it, and deliciously well-executed toast with butter on it. It is a paradise of broadcasters sitting in here eating breakfast on the air. Can you smell those eggs? Listen, I'm going to put it up to the microphone. All right, here you go. Can you smell it? Oh, don't that smell good this morning? Oh, man. So I love Monkey Monster. She's made my morning complete. Sitting here eating breakfast this morning at 8:48. Of course, we are on a special time. We are celebrating this morning all of the volunteers and hard workers who are working to clean up the Utica Mill Hill this morning. And again, we want to thank Pastor Matt Turner for joining us on the broadcast this morning. Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, we will hear from County Councilman either Paul Kane or Julian Davis. One of the two we will hear from, and that'll be coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Again, our show is going to end at 10 this morning, and then we will come back this afternoon. We're packed and all ready to go to Walhalla, South Carolina, starting at 5 this afternoon. If you have nothing to do, come on up and visit with Donnie and I. We will be broadcasting on the road, on location, from Walhalla, South Carolina for the Main Street Cruise In. Classic cars and all sorts of good fun, prizes and things. That'll all be coming up this afternoon, and you can watch or listen to it right here on 107.9 WFBS or Lake Kiwi Radio online at lkradio.online. Let's go now to 1987 with a catchy tune this morning. We're just having fun. Here's The Fit this morning at 8:49 with Jazzy Jeff. Bud's in the studio, along with Tigger. We got a full house this morning.
Please take me back once again, when the days never end, and a friend was a friend. Someone to call in your trouble, no matter what, they'd be there on the double. How did the time pass us by? We were children at play, with our eyes open
8:53 now, sunny 107.9 WFBS. Trying to work our way back to you, baby, as we inch towards that top of the hour of 9 a.m. right here on The Greatest Hits with Jazzy Jeff. Good morning.
I'll keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that I let it get away.
Been paying every day.
You were so in love with me. I played around like I was free. Thought I could have my cake and eat it too. But how I cried over losing you. See, I'm down and out. I ain't about to go living my life without you. Hey, every day I made you cry. I prayed and girl, till the day I die. I'll keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that I let it get away.
Been paying every day.
Oh, I used to love to make you cry. It made me feel like a man inside. If I had been a man in reality, you would be here, baby, loving me. Now my nights are long and lonely, and I ain't too proud, babe, I just miss you so. Girl, but you're too proud and won't give in. But when I think about all I could win, I'll keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that I let it get away.
Paying every day.
My road is kind of long. I just gotta get back home. Oh, I'm really sorry for acting that way. I'm really sorry. Ooh, little girl, I'm really sorry for telling you lies for so long. Oh, please forgive me, girl. Come on. Won't you forgive me, girl? Hey. Ooh, forgive me, girl. Come on, forgive me, girl. I want you over and over and over and over again. I keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that I let it get away.
Paying every day.
I keep working my way back to you, babe.
Spinners there, working my way back to you from 1980. It's 8:57. Genesis tearing us, yeah, there you go. It's that grits thing going on this morning with that toast and those eggs. Oh my gosh. Oh, Monkey Monster, I love thee for bringing me breakfast in the studio. How romantic. Here's Genesis this morning in Misunderstanding here with Jazzy Jeff.
There must be some misunderstanding. There must be some kind of mistake. I waited in the rain for hours. You were late. Now it's not like me to say the right thing. You could have called to let me know. I places that we always go. I rang your house, got no answer. Jumped in my car, I went round there. Still don't believe it. He was just leaving. Oh, there must be some misunderstanding. There must be some kind of mistake. There must be some misunderstanding. Yes, there must be some kind of mistake. There must be misunderstanding.
Good morning, everyone. We are at the top of the hour of 9 a.m. in the free world, and it is the most exciting moment of all of radio. Are you ready? Because here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sunny 107.9 WFBS LPFM, Salem, Seneca, Wahala, Clemson, worldwide at WFBSFM.com, and also to Lake Kiwi Radio online at LKRadio.online. Hour number 3 coming at you. Live this Saturday morning, we have the final hour filled with great music, information, and fun. Wacky but true, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. By age 72, the average guy will have lost more than 5 what? You think you know the answer? I'm going to give you absolutely nothing to win this morning, but your guess is good enough. By age 72, the average guy will have lost more than 5 what? Fill in the blank this morning here. 901, good morning, Michael Land. We're hanging in there. Bud's here, Tigger's here, and a cast of thousands around the world as we kick off another set of the greatest hits. Just like this one from 1975. We're blowing it at an all-time high. Here's Jigsaw now, 902. The greatest hits. Jazzy Jeff. Together, it's a winning combination here this Saturday morning.
Round by the wind, thrown down in a spin. I gave you love. I thought that we had made it to the top. I gave you all I had to give. Why did it have to stop? You've blown it all sky high by telling me a lie without a reason why. You've blown it all sky high. You've blown it all sky high. Our love had wings to fly. We could have touched the sky. You've blown it all sky high. Around my flow, then down like a stone. I gave you love. I thought that we had made it to the top. I gave you all I had to give. Why did it have to stop? You've blown it all sky high by telling me a lie without a reason why. You've blown it all sky high. You've blown it all sky high. Our love had wings to fly. We could have touched the sky. You've blown it all sky high. You've blown it
The greatest hits from the 1970s. It's Jigsaw and Sky High from 1975, 904. Well, we've got some guesses to the answer of what you lose, okay? So we're going to see if we can figure that out, okay? That's what we're trying to do. The question was, by the age of 72, the average guy will have lost more than 5 what? What do you think it is? Well, I'll give you the answer here in just a little bit. So Don't go anywhere. Let's see what we got in the musical time machine here. Uh-oh. We got a good one. Yes, we do. KC the Sunshine Band now. We're putting on our boogie shoes at 9:04.
Girl, to be with you is my favorite thing. And I can't wait till I see you again. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just boogie with you. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just boogie with you. I wanna do until the sun comes up. Oh yeah. I wanna do until I can't get enough. Yeah. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just boogie with you. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just boogie with you. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just boogie with you. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just boogie with you. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just boogie with you. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just boogie with you. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just boogie with you.
Ah, there you go, KC and the Sunshine Band, and putting on those wonderful boogie shoes. 9:06 this morning, Jazzy Jeff. Saturday morning, if you're just tuning us in, well, we've been on the air since 7 a.m. Special edition this morning of the greatest hits. We actually are live in studio while lots of other folks are out and about around the Utica Mill Village this morning. It's the Team Up to Clean Up, Part 2 of the Utica Mill Village. And we heard from Pastor Matt Turner of Ann Hope United Methodist Church earlier around 8:30 in our last segment. And coming up here in this hour, we're going to hear from Julian Davis. Julian's going to be checking in with us coming up here probably about 9:30. And then then we're going to be leaving you at 10 to come back at 5 o'clock this afternoon. We are packed and loaded. We hope that you can come out there and be a part of all the fun again. This is absolutely free, but if you love great music and classic cars, well, we've got something in store for you this afternoon. Donnie Big and White and myself, we will be taking on Walhalla by storm. We're heading up to Main Street Cruise In, and that will be on the air from 5 until 8. We'd love to have you stop by, visit with us. Also, too, you can request your favorite songs. So that's what makes this program so fun and easy, is that you can request music. Well, how do you do that there, Jazzy Jeff? Well, I'm going to tell you how you can request your tunes. It's very simple. You can actually email me at jazzyjeff at lkradio.online, lkradio.online, Jazzy Jeff. You also can call and text us at 864-280-9810. That's a special number for our program, 864-280-9810. And also, too, you can hop aboard both websites at WFBSFM.com and also, too, at lkradio.online, and you can request your favorites via the websites, and they all come to me, so I get to see what you want to listen or hear for the program, and you can do that this afternoon. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, April's was a rain out, so this will be the first one for 2021. And we are going to Walhalla, South Carolina. Now, the location's very easy to find us, right off Main Street, right next to the Bantam Chef with the rooster on top. And, of course, you'll hear me do the crow this afternoon. I'm saving the best for the afternoon, and you'll get to have all the fun with that. So we hope that you can come out there. It's going to be nice and warm today and enjoy some great classic cars, great music, and have a little bit of fun today. Live from Walhalla as the Main Street Cruise-In kicks off for 2021 this afternoon starting at 5 p.m., and it will be aired over 107.9 worldwide, also, too, at Lake Kiwi Radio online. So there you go. Wacky but true file this morning. We just have all sorts of wonderful news and entertainment this morning. Well, in Hungary, a guy was hungry, In Hungary, a guy was hungry. And he broke into a small restaurant late at night. He ate some food, he drank some beer, he laid down for a nap. Well, was it the restaurant's owner or the police who woke him up the next morning? Nope, it was a bulldozer. The restaurant had been marked for demolition. The guy happened to break in after the owners held a demolition party. I'm hungry for beer and food, and there's a bulldozer tearing the restaurant down. So there you go. Well, while men still dominate backyard cooking, 30% of grilling duties now are shared by both husband and wife. Well, still, men welded the tongues 48% of the time, of course. Monkey Monster and I don't know. I think I do the grill more. And here lately, I've been using nothing but the grill, so we're saving on that power bill, but there goes the propane. I love grilling, okay? Let's just be honest. I love to grill. And now that we're over in our new home in the new studio, we have a nice grill that we can cook on. And we do a lot of grilling. For some reason, I enjoy, cooking on a grill. I know a lot of you do, too. I'm learning how to make smash burgers now. Yeah, I've been watching and reading research. Bobby Flay, eat your heart out, buddy. Jazzy Jeff is the master of the grill now. So if you've never heard of what smash burgers are, you need to take a look at it. You can search YouTube. Let's just put it this way. If you do the smash burgers, you may never eat a cheeseburger or hamburger ever the way it was used to made, where you drain the juices and stuff. Oh, my gosh. Smash burgers are so good. So the answer to our question, by age 72, the average guy will have lost more than 5 what? Well, if you answered teeth, you would be correct. That's what they say. By age 72, the average guy will have lost more than 5 teeth. I don't know who put that story together, but I kind of believe that they may be onto something. But I still have all my teeth. I'm not missing any teeth yet. Not yet, to say the least. All right, what we got music-wise, let's see. There we go. Let's do a little REO Speedwagon this morning. 1981, it's called Keep On Loving You. It's Jazzy Jeff, the greatest hits. 9/11, Sunny 107.9 WFBS.
You should have seen by the look in my eyes, baby. There was something missing. You should have known by the tone of my voice, maybe, but you didn't listen. You played dead, but you never played. Instead, you laid still in the grass, or coiled up in innocence. And though I know all about those men, still I don't remember.
Coming out the request lines this morning. Good morning to Salem checking in. Fleetwood Mac now. Here is Sarah by request. 9:15 with Jazzy Jeff. Sunny 107.9 WFBS. Good morning.
Wait a minute, baby. Stay with me a while. Said you give me life, but you never told me about the fire. Doesn't matter what for. When you build your house, then call me home. And it was just like a great young wing within the wings of a storm. I think I had hit my match. He was singing and undoing. And undoing. Ooh, laces, undoing the laces. Said Sarah, you're the poet in my heart. Never change, never stop. But now it's gone. It doesn't matter what for. But when you build your house, oh, then call me home.
back at 20 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock. You can never go wrong with Fleetwood Mac on the radio. Man, good stuff there for you this morning. Specializing, our show does the greatest hits of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and now some favorites of the 90s. And the last couple of weeks, we've been doing Carolina beach music, and we had a lot of great fun with that. Tell you what we're going to do this coming weekend, okay? This coming weekend, which is Memorial Day weekend, I think we need to do another beach music weekend. Well, kind of the show, of course. So we'll be hearing more details about that coming up for Memorial Day weekend. Also scheduled in TAP, we're going to be taking a couple of trips here in the next few weeks. One is I'm ready to go up to, we're going to go to Salem, South Carolina. They're doing their farmers market deal there in the parking lot next to, kind of like next to the fire department there on Main Street there. And we're going to have to take the show on the road up there. Also, too, we're going to have to go to the other farmers market. So we got two farmers markets that we're going to be going to. One up there at the Heritage where the fair's out off 123 between Seneca and Westminster. And then we're going to go up to Salem one morning and do the show on a Saturday. I think we'll have a lot of fun with Marty and Judy and all the folks up there in Salem. So a lot of folks are asking this morning how I'm doing. And Tommy, good morning to you, sir. I appreciate you checking in. Tommy Dalton, good friend up there around the Little River Crossing area. Yeah, I am feeling a little bit better. And for the folks that didn't know it, I had to check into the Oconee Memorial Hospital Suite 503 Monday morning at 6 a.m. I have been plagued with something of undetermined origin. Okay, so they're not quite sure basically what it is. But I became violently ill Sunday night at around 10:30 and got my two-night stay, which close to $20-something thousand, which, you know, I figured it wouldn't be cheap. But they pumped me full of antibiotics and stuff. But we do have a little bit longer to get there to try to get some answers of what's causing the root cause of the problem. But I am feeling pretty good this morning. I think I actually started feeling better I guess it was Tuesday early morning, overnight hours, going into Wednesday. I actually started feeling a little bit better. But the term small bowel obstruction has been mentioned, so I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see what the outcome of that is. Let's see. Buzzy checks in this morning. Bobby, good morning to you. The Jazz Meister, hope all is well. Yes, Bobby, we're hanging in there this morning. And the hood morning, Jeff. Actually, that's supposed to be good morning, Jeff. All right, got it. Good morning, Jeff. Yes, well, there you go. Thanks so much for checking in and for all the folks that asking and for your prayers and thoughts. I really do sincerely appreciate it. I know a lot of folks have been kind of concerned, but, you know, it's kind of like Morris the cat with 9 lives. I'm about 9 1/4, and I still got that little 2/10 left to go yet. I'm not ready to pack it in just yet, but hopefully we can get some answers here in the next few weeks of what the root cause of all this is and finally get a game plan of sort, because I've been plagued with this since about 2019, and it's bad. I mean, imagine, you know, we've all had stomach viruses before, but multiply that times about 10. Then you get the general sense of how sick actually it is and how bad you actually feel. But this morning I'm sitting in the studio and feeling pretty good this morning, and we have made contact with Julian. He is working right now and doing some equipment operating, so hopefully we can get Julian on before the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to leave you at 10, pack our bags, and get ready to go to Walhalla this afternoon at about 5 p.m. for the Main Street Cruise-In. Yes, that's a cat in the background. That is Tigger, the Lake Kiwi Radio house cat. He's in the background. Jerry Reed now, it is eastbound and down. Got to load that truck and keep on trucking here on the greatest hits.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana, and we'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound up, watch old bandit run. Old Smokey's got them ears on, he's hot on your trail, and he ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you got to dodge him, you got to duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. Eastbound and down, load it up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound up, watch old bandit run.
You made a fool of me, but the broken dreams have got to end. Hey, woman, you got the blues, 'cause you ain't got no one else to use. There's an open road that leads nowhere, so just make some miles between you and there. There's a hole in my head where the wind comes in. You took my body and played to win. Hi, hi, woman, cry and shame, but you ain't got nobody else to blame. Evil woman, evil woman, evil woman, evil woman. Rode in from another town, had some gold too hot to settle down. But a fool and his money soon go separate ways. You found that blue line in the day. Hi, hi, woman, what you gonna do? Destroyed all the virtues that the Lord gave you. It's so good that you're feeling pain, but you better get your face on board the very next train. Evil woman, evil woman, evil woman, evil woman. Evil woman, how you done me wrong? Now you're trying to wail a different song. Hi, hi, honey, how you broke me up. You made the wine, now you drink the cup. Came around and every time you cried, thought I saw love's smiling eyes. Hi, hi, very nice to know that you ain't got no place to left to go. Evil woman, evil woman, evil woman, evil woman, evil woman.
1976 ELO, another group, another song from my favorite group of the 70s. It's called Evil Woman. 9:31, 29 minutes to go in our show this morning. And then again, we pack our bags, get ready to go to Walhalla, South Carolina tonight. Hope that you can come along for the fun. It's going to be a great time, and that'll all be coming up this afternoon, this evening. And Donnie Big and White will be with me. We'll be broadcasting the show on the road, live from beautiful Walhalla, South Carolina for Main Street Cruise-In, and that starts at 5 p.m. Boy, that weather forecast sure looks good. Yeah, going to be a little warm for today. Temperatures topping out under sunny skies around 86 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy, low around 63. And then for Sunday, sunny skies, high near 91 degrees. Sunday night, mostly clear, low around 65. And then for Monday, sunny with high near 92 degrees. So looks like summer hit us a week early before Memorial Day weekend. So, yeah, right now, though, it is 67 degrees on the outside from the palatial studios of the Greatest Hits at 9:32. Of course, the team up to clean up the Utica Mill Hill is well underway. That will be going on till around 12 noon, and I'm hoping that we can make contact with Julian Davis. I know that they are working very hard out there this morning with a lot of folks picking up trash, running equipment all across the Utica Mill Village this morning, so be careful in your travels. If you're going to be in that particular area, there are going to be a lot of folks walking the streets, picking up garbage and trash, and it's a wonderful thing to see the community and everyone get together and get the Mill Hill cleaned up. Well, congratulations are in order to Seneca High School. The girls track team, they won the state 3A championship last night. So congratulations to my alma mater, Seneca High School, and the girls track team. They won the state championship last night, and the boys track team came up runner-up in the state 3A championship game yesterday evening. And our hats off and congratulations to the Seneca Bobcats for that. Let's see here. Anything else I see? No, everything else looks all across the home front looks pretty good right now. And currently right now, again, we are at 67 degrees playing the Greatest Hits just for you. Music now, let's take you to the 70s. Yeah, let's get a little John Fogerty and Creedence Clearwater Revival on the program this morning. It's called Have You Ever Seen the Rain? Well, after a couple days, we're going to need a little water. That's right. It's going to be hot. Hot tonight, hot tamale, or something of the order. It's going to be warm. Here's CCR.
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water.
scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. Losing control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. When you started out with nothing and you found that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come calling, slap you on the back and say, please, try to make some sense of it all, but I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? 'Cause I don't think that I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. And you started out with nothing and you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come calling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Yeah, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Steelers will.
Yes, I'm
Stuck in the middle with you. 20 minutes away from the top of the hour of 10 a.m. Coming up at 10 o'clock on 107.9 WFBS, the best of the beach will roll on until we rejoin each other at 5. And then here on Lake Kiwi Radio Online, the greatest hits of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and now the 90s. To the year 1977 we go. It is the Emotions. And you've got the best of my love with Jazzy Jeff and the greatest hits.
Take much to make me happy and make me smile with glee. Never, never will I feel discouraged, 'cause our love's no mystery. Demonstrating love and affection that you give so openly. I like the way you make me feel about you, baby. Want the whole
Emotions, and you have got the best of my love. You've got the best little radio station online and over the air, 107.9 WFBS, and also to Lake Kiwi Radio Online. It's 9:43 right now. We are winding down this portion of our first part of our broadcast today. That's right. We've got another whole 3 hours to come this afternoon. 5, 6, 7, 8, that's right. 3 great hours live from the confines of Walhalla, South Carolina, right next to the BANTAM Bantam Chef. I'll hold the rooster crowing till later this afternoon. But yeah, starting at 5 o'clock, Donnie and I, the big un, we will be live in Walhalla there at the parking lot right next to the Bantam Chef. You can't miss us. So if you're looking for something to do, check out some of the cool, delicious, fantastic restaurants and walk the streets and check out some of these great classic cars. That'll be happening this afternoon starting at 5 p.m. You can hear the broadcast right here on 107.9 WFBS and also, too, on Lake Kiwi Radio Online. Don't forget that the team up to clean up the Utica Mill Hill continues till 12 noon, and Julian is really working hard right now, my friends. I just heard... I'm assuming, excuse me, let me back up. Instead of saying I heard, let me assume that he's working hard because he has not responded to me yet. And I know that he had some equipment out there working hard to get up and pick up all the wonderful stuff and the garbage and just having a wonderful time with all the residents out there this morning. They're working hard to clean up the Mill Hill. Of course, the base camp is Utica there at Utica at Ann Hope United Methodist Church. And, of course, we heard from Pastor Matt Turner in the 8:30 hour. Again, tomorrow is going to be a very special time, 98 years celebrating ministry at Ann Hope United Methodist Church, and they've got a very special worship service at 11 a.m. that you can hear online right here at Lake Kiwi Radio Online. Also, you can watch it on our Facebook and YouTube channel. Oh, great. That's perfect. Yeah, it's about that time again to start updating and restarting Facebook one more time. Again, I urge folks, if you haven't already, you need to do so. We're trying to migrate more towards YouTube. Just the simple fact that it works better and we don't have a lot of the connection issues that we have with Facebook Live. It's just gotten to the point now that it's kind of utterly ridiculous. So we thought we'd pass that along to you. Again, I'll post the link this afternoon for our YouTube channel. All right, I think we're all back. Yeah, we're up and running right now. Okay, temperature still holding steady, 67 degrees. We will come back, give you a wrap-up weather forecast until this afternoon, and we will pack up our bags here in our studio and get you ready for this afternoon coming up at 5 p.m. live from Walhalla, South Carolina. Music now from Foreigner. Oh, I'm hot-blooded this morning, y'all. Woo! That breakfast at Monkey Monster gave me was so good. Eggs and grits and all that other good stuff. Oh, the life of the radio broadcaster eating on the air. 10 away from the top of the hour of 10 a.m. this morning here on The Greatest Hits. Sunny 107.9 WFBS and Lake Kiwi Radio Online. Good morning, Kay. Hope that you're having a great morning all the way in Griffith, Georgia this morning. Thanks for checking in as always. Appreciate you listening and everybody else. All right, folks, we're winding it down here this morning. Yes, special edition of The Greatest Hits as the team up to clean up the Utica Mill Hill Part 2 is well underway here this morning. Sorry we couldn't get a hold of Julian Davis, but we did get to hear from Matt Turner, and Matt filled us in the 8:30 hour, so everything is going well this morning over on the Utica Mill Village as they're working hard to clean it up. So, again, thank you so much for all you folks who have tuned in to check it out this morning. We do appreciate you being here. Now, coming up here in just a few hours away, we will be back. Donnie and I will come back at 5 p.m. this afternoon. We will be live on location up at Walhalla, South Carolina. We will get you ready for Main Street Cruise-In. This is actually the first one of 2021, being that April's cruise-in was rained out. There is no chance of rain today, my friends. But we're going to be back up there. Classic cars. You can visit some of the great restaurants in downtown Walhalla and spend the evening with us from 5 until 8 o'clock in the parking lot right next to the Bantam Chef, Main Street. You can't miss us. We'll be there. So that's all starting at 5 o'clock this afternoon. We're going to go 5 until 8 p.m. Then tomorrow, for a reminder for online listeners only to Lake Kiwi Radio Online, we've got the worship services beginning at 11 a.m. from Ann Hope United Methodist Church as we celebrate 58 years of ministry. 98, excuse me, not 58, but 98 years of ministry to the Utica community. And that's all coming up for tomorrow. Bridget, good morning to you. I am feeling somewhat better, just taking it day by day. Still have a long way to go, but Bridget, thanks for checking in this morning, and Kay as well. I am feeling a little bit better this morning. That's one of the reasons why we decided that instead of trying to set up a broadcast and then set up another broadcast, that this morning it'd be better just for me to stay here in the studio, do this one in the studio, and be outside for this afternoon. So I've got all my fluids and meds and all the sort of good stuff, but I'm looking forward to being able to sit down, play some great music, and check out a lot of those wonderful classic cars as my broadcast partner, Donnie Big and White, will join me at 5 o'clock from beautiful Walhalla, South Carolina. Okay, for the folks on 107.9 WFBS LPFM, we're going to return you back to more of the best in Carolina beach music favorites. We will see everybody again, so make sure you mark your time checks, calendars. Coming up at 5 p.m. this afternoon, we'll see everybody back here. We'll be streaming to Facebook, also YouTube. I'll post links here shortly for the YouTube channel. There you can watch the show. If you can't make it out, you can watch it and follow along with us online. Also, too, you'll be able to hear it over the air at 107.9, and wherever you're seeing me or listening to me, you'll be able to hear the program coming up this afternoon from Main Street in Walhalla, South Carolina. That's going to put the wraps for us for this Saturday. Thanks again to Pastor Matt Turner for joining us and everybody else. Hope that you have a great Saturday morning. And again, 5 p.m. airtime. We will see everybody back here on the Radio and on your little social media device, all coming up this afternoon. David Bowie now getting us out of here. Yeah, let's dance. Have a great Saturday morning, and we'll see you at 5 p.m. for Main Street Cruise-In. It's Jazzy Jeff bidding you a very pleasant good day. See you shortly.